He stole $200 million from thousands of ordinary people. He served 22 months in prison. Then he wrote a book about it. Then Hollywood made it into a movie. Then he made millions on the speaking circuit telling people how he did it. The targets of this fraud were middle-income households, retirees, and young families operating far from the financial centers of New York. People answered calls from confident, licensed brokers and handed over money they had saved for decades. In a matter of minutes, retirement accounts were wiped clean. Down payments for first homes vanished entirely. Belfort's operation functioned as a deliberate, systematic extraction of wealth from the American middle class. Jordan Belfort did not inherit wealth. Selling meat and seafood door-to-door in his early 20s, he learned how to exploit the gap between an item's actual value and what he could convince someone to pay for it. He arrived on Wall Street in 1987. Almost immediately, the market suffered its largest single-day percentage crash in history, Black Monday. Laid off from his traditional brokerage firm, he was forced to look elsewhere. He found a market dealing in penny stocks, shares of tiny companies trading for fractions of a dollar outside the major exchanges. These stocks were cheap, their financials were opaque, and federal oversight mechanisms largely ignored them. Identifying this regulatory blind spot, Belfort built a machine explicitly designed to drain ordinary savings accounts. Operating out of Long Island, his firm, Stratton Oakmont, grew to employ over 1,000 brokers. They adopted a pompous name and wore tailored suits to project the image of a prestigious investment house. This line chart visualizes the scheme's pump phase. Stratton Oakmont acquired massive positions in worthless stocks for pennies. Brokers then called retail investors and used deceptive scripts to manufacture immediate demand, driving the price up. When ordinary people hesitated to invest, brokers deployed rehearsed psychological tactics. They shamed, pressured, and overwhelmed callers until the sale closed. Once the price peaked, firm insiders executed the dump, selling off personal shares at the inflated high. Without manufactured demand holding it up, the stock collapsed, leaving investors holding worthless paper. The entire pump-and-dump mechanism established a one-way financial pipeline, moving capital from suburban families directly to Long Island brokers. Looking at this flowchart, we can track the stolen capital. To evade U.S. regulators, millions of dollars were moved out of retail bank accounts, routed through Stratton Oakmont, and shuttled into offshore Swiss shell companies. To physically conceal his ownership, Belfort used an intricate network of international proxies, associates and relatives residing outside American jurisdiction, to hold the illegally acquired funds in their names.
The laundered cash was converted into a lifestyle, characterized by sports cars, massive 50-meter yachts, and heavy narcotics. The yacht and the helicopter stood as the literal physical conversion of stolen retirement funds into private assets. It took years for the Securities and Exchange Commission to penetrate the firm's complex defenses and map the offshore accounts. The breakthrough came only when FBI agents successfully secured cooperation from insiders within the firm and the Swiss banking network itself. The culture of fierce loyalty Belfort had cultivated vanished the moment he was arrested. To secure a lighter sentence, he wore a wire and recorded his own partners, handing their activity over to the authorities. For orchestrating the theft of $200 million, his cooperation earned him a sentence of just 22 months in a minimum security facility. During sentencing, the court mandated that Belfort pay $110 million in restitution to the more than 1,500 people he had defrauded. Decades later, the vast majority of that debt remains unpaid. Those who received partial restitution got pennies on the dollar. Many have received nothing at all. His time in federal custody was brief. The financial sentences he handed to his victims are lifelong. Belfort used his short prison term to write a self-aggrandizing memoir. He took a systemic financial crime and rebranded it into a glamorous Hollywood myth. The resulting blockbuster film was a massive commercial success, nominated for 5 Academy Awards. In the cultural conversation that followed, the victims were effectively erased. He leveraged this renewed infamy into a career as a motivational speaker,
charging thousands of dollars an hour to dispense corporate sales advice around the world. This post-prison career acts as a second extraction. He utilizes the exact same psychological manipulation techniques to sell his own personal brand to the public. The true origin of the stolen capital that built his modern celebrity remains exactly where it all started: a justice system and a media culture that allow a predator to market his own fraud prove a chilling reality. The capital that built the Wolf brand never belonged to him.